Welcome to Google Plus Hangouts, and we're here on our very first Google Plus Hangout Southern New England Media Makers Get Together. We decided to do this remotely today.
So, guys, I have a question. So we're sitting in our Google Plus Hangout right now, and at the bottom of the screen we see YouTube videos. The fact that you can actually play YouTube videos in a Hangout. What do you guys think about that?
I tried that. I did an experiment with that last night and actually lost the connection. When you go in there, did two things. Number one, I was trying to find a specific video I did, and when I clicked on it, it went to my personal YouTube channel, and it gave me a limited amount of selection. So I have to play with that a little bit more so I can pinpoint the actual video I wanted to do. Secondly, what it does is that it takes this image of each other that we're looking at now and wants to take it to the YouTube channel, and it loses that conversation piece back and forth. Of course, you still got the thumbnails down in the bottom of ourselves, but when I try to get back to the conversation, it actually crashed on me. Now, I understand it's a beta version, but I didn't understand the crash, and I actually had to reestablish connection to continue. So that was just my first experiment with it.
Mm-hmm. But do you see it as a good thing to be able to play YouTube videos? I mean, I've done video conferencing now for at least 20 years, and I've never really had the need to play a YouTube video in my conferences. But I'm not sure how other people have used that, or if it's really just a gimmick on Google's part.
From a training perspective, or even other business uses, I can see that there may be some value to it, but if we're already having a video conversation the way we are, then you're missing that kind of precious face time that we've already allocated by spending the 5, 10, however many minutes it is to view the video, and then come back and continue the conversation. So there may be a place for it. I'm not sure how frequent I would use it.
Mm-hmm.
My only thought is that if you're talking about media making and you have a video that you've done and you want to particularly use that video to show or to demonstrate or to dramatize that particular technique, it may be a way of pulling something in like you would a PowerPoint presentation, for example. But I don't know if you would actually show that whole video in the background, but maybe pieces of it.
Right.
There's a place for everything, I'm sure.
Now, Bruce, you brought up a very good point there. I think as Google Plus starts rolling in some of their other products, like Google Docs, and the fact that Google Docs has the ability to do presentations, if you could play your Google Doc presentation inside of this video conference, I see large value in that. You could actually host training sessions, private training sessions, across the country, and do that. So I see that as a big plus.
Yeah, not just training sessions, project planning. Pulling a team together to host a particular event or to coordinate a particular project. Now you can look at the actual either project plan or spreadsheet, discuss the dollars, the budget, the communication plans. The limits. Unlimited there. The limitations are just about what you can or may be learning to do with it.
Right. And I think as they expand this Google Plus Hangouts, I think you can have 10 videos going at once, but I think you can hold a lot more just people in there listening to it.
Oh, participating via the chat channel, not necessarily via the That'd be an interesting concept.
But they can see the video. They just don't have video themselves. I remember when I got Google Plus, it's Hangout. Seems like a long time ago, but it was really probably like a week and a half ago. I know it was either Brogan or CC Chapman or somebody had done a Hangout, and it said 22 people in it. Now, I don't know if that's people connecting and then falling off, and then other people coming in. I don't know if it's a cumulative count, or if it's 22 at once.
Because I thought the limitation was 11.
Right.
Unless there's some sort of nesting that could go on.
Right. If the hangout went on for an hour, and you started with 10 people, 10 minutes in, 2 people fall off, and then two more people come on.
Right.
Would it show as 12, or would it still just show as 10?
Yeah. Yeah. Max viewing or total participation.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
But I still think 10, for free is pretty big.
Yes. Yeah.
So as we're doing this, one of the interesting things that I just noticed is, because I want to capture this first ever Southern New England Media Makers meeting, is that when I clicked on my own little icon down at the bottom to make my face go large in the larger window, and then when you other guests started to speak, it never went back to the voice recognition. So I'm sitting here actually directing. And clicking when you're speaking, I'm clicking on your particular faces to pop you up in the larger window, so it didn't automatically go back. So I thought that was another interesting little piece.
I wonder if that'll
there's
change.
An option. No, there's an option, Bruce. If you click on your face again, it turns off the lock, and now it goes to the other people.
Oh, okay. I'll have to try that, because I've been banging back and forth clicking everybody's icon now, so I'm not sure where I am at the moment. But I am switching back and forth between everybody as you're speaking.
Gotcha.
Always learning.
Always learning. Anyhow, I'm just going to end the segment over here for the first Southern New England Media Makers Google Hangout. Any last words from either one of you?
This may be the first, but it won't be the last.
Yeah, it's a very cool option. Love the possibilities that this could have. Jim?
True. I think it's great. I think, especially if some of us are away, we can't make it to mornings, they can definitely participate in the conversation.
Absolutely. So thanks for joining, and if you can't, this will be available on demand later on. The very first Google Plus Hangout, Southern New England Media Makers. Thanks for watching, everybody.